Hey there guys, 2 videos in like a week. This is something. Today I'm doing a tag video, which I always said I wouldn't do. Not doing tag videos, and that's not because I don't like them. I actually really like them. I'm just not good at making decisions, so it makes answering questions really hard. But a girl with a name very similar to mine created a tag video. Her name is Raylene from Padfoot and Prongs 07, and I really like her tag video thing. And then my friend Joe of the Booktubinator did it and added another that I liked because I have several books of that genre. So I thought, why not? I'll do it. We'll see if this sticks. So the tag that I'm doing, in case you couldn't tell by the title, is the Playing with Your Emotions book tag. So here we go. The first emotion is happy, and a book series that makes me happy is the Gallagher Girls series. I don't have the first one, but I Tell You I'd Love You and Then I Have to Kill You, Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy, Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover, Only the Good Spy Young, and the newest, I can't remember the name, but I don't own it and I haven't read it yet, but I really enjoy the series. I also enjoy the High Society, and I think those books are fun to read and they make me happy. Next is sad. It's a book I don't actually own, or I do own and can't find, and it's Go Ask Alice, and it's just really, really sad. I highly suggest it to anyone, but it's still really sad. Next one is angry. I can't really pick a book that makes me angry. No books really make me angry. The fact that they exist makes me angry, but not like reading them makes me angry. It doesn't work that way for me. Anger is something I don't feel a lot. But the closest I have to a book making me angry is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. And that's not because I don't like the book. It's actually one of my favorite classics. It makes me angry that so many people gripe about it just because it's a required reading in school. It's a great book. Read it. The next is nostalgic, and I have 2 different books for this. The first one is Ella Enchanted, one of the few books I have read over 15 times, and that you can tell because it's in horrible condition. And then the other is Lois Lowry's Messenger. Both of these are childhood favorites, and I just love them. Next is a book that makes me scared. Again, not an emotion I feel a lot in books, I guess, because they always end well, and at the end, then I'm not scared anymore. But this series, beginning with The Covenant with the Vampire, it's the Diaries of the Family Dracul by Gian Calogridis. These books freak me out. They're so much fun, and I love to read them, but they freak me out. I haven't read the last one yet, because I like not being afraid. Another one I own and again can't find, it's really nerve-wracking for me, is Bad Girls Don't Die. That book, I read it in 24 hours because I literally could not sleep. I was quite frightened. The next one is Surprised, and I've chosen Robin McKinley's Spindle's End, which is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and usually retellings are not surprising at all. But this one was. Just like the ending and the twist, and I'm just, oh my gosh, you're so creative. I love you, Robin McKinley. A book that makes me disappointed is Blue Moon by Alison Noel. I still enjoy the series while I'm reading them, but it's definitely gone down since the first one. I bought the first one in Zurich, Switzerland, read it, the entire thing, on the plane home. Loved it, got here, bought Blue Moon. Not so much. Really not at all. And then Shadowland. Nothing beats the first one. A book that makes me distressed, and I haven't actually read it, but I want to read it, and that's what distresses me. It's The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. Why does it distress me? Look at this! It's like the size of my head. It's as wide as my head. This is really scary. I can't commit to anything, let alone a book bigger than my head. and that distresses me. The next is a book that makes you confused. This book I don't actually have. I got it from the library and it was an audio book. And confused in this sense is not that I didn't understand it, but instead that I still don't know how I feel about it. I've griped about it so much because I can't decide how I feel. I know I enjoyed it, but I don't know how I feel about it. So thus I am confused. And what book is this? It is Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. And Google it. Lastly is the emotion Joe added, which is Grateful, and I have 4 books for this one. And the first I don't actually have, again an audiobook from the library, is Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. Yes, I thought it was going to be silly, jokey, haha, whatever. It was great. Just great. I can't imagine having not read it. It was amazing. Other books I have that I enjoyed are actually I read in the same summer because I thought they were all required reading when really only one of them was. But I'm so grateful for each of them. The first is Anthem by Anne Rand. I can never say her name. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. And George Orwell's 1984. Very much in the same genre, early, like dystopian greatness, and they each have so many great social commentaries that honestly are still very, very true, and I love them, and I'm so grateful for having them happen in my life. So, since it is a tag video, I guess I'll tag people, and since Joe has already done it, I will tag the other Joe, or the dude who vlogs, Ariel of Books Unbound. I don't think you've done this one. You might have, and I missed it. My sub box is crazy. And, of course, Stu. Of Stu from The Thing. Yes. So those 3, those are really the only 3 people I know. If you want to do it, you should totally do it, because I would like to see other people. I enjoy watching tag videos. This is just my first tag video to film, and I hope you enjoyed it, and you should let me know in the comments, or you can subscribe, because I don't know which side it's on. Subscribe, because that would be cool too. But mostly just let me know what you thought of the video, and make a response to either Raylene's or Joe's or my video so I can see them, because I enjoy tags. So there we go, and this is your second video in the past like 5 days. Isn't that awesome? Oh yeah. Bye. Now I have to put up all these books.